The upcoming version 3.0 for Wuthering Waves is presenting us with one of the most difficult decisions of our lives. On one hand, we have Mornye, a fusion broadblade user who is redefining what it means to be a support unit by combining her unique resurrection mechanics with insane healing and buffs. On the other hand, we have Lynae, a spectral unit who can potentially turn out to be one of the best supports for both upcoming newer units as well as older units like Jinshi. Considering the fact that an F2P player can only get to choose one best character for themselves, the question comes down to who brings more value to your account. So in today's video, I'm going to break down key details about both of them to help you decide the best pick for your account. So if you're new to the channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button to never miss out on upcoming guides and updates. Now, without wasting any more time, let's get straight into it. Let's start by breaking down the kit info and details about Mornye and why she might be the most future-proof character we have ever seen.
From what we know, Mornye's kit converts
Every 1% of energy regeneration over 100% into 0.5% crit rate and 1% crit damage, capping at around 80% for the crit rate and about 160% for crit damage. Keep in mind, this could be applied to herself only, and this means you can build her exclusively with energy regen echoes to ensure she has her ultimate up quickly every single rotation. But there is catch to this situation. You see, I still have difficulty to believe the fact that she will provide this much crit buffs from her kit. And from what we have seen in Mornye's gameplay, it is right to assume that she could turn out to be a great subs DPS. Although her combat role is of healer, this info is bound to change as the beta progresses. And who knows, maybe Kuro can increase or decrease the total crit value so that she cannot power creep our beloved Shorekeeper. But Mornye's value goes beyond just stat efficiency, as her passives pack some real heat because her resonance skill creates a syntony field. In simpler words, the domain expansion mechanic. She enters her wide observation mode, marks the enemies via her forte, and casting Resonance Liberation, she creates a field that serves three distinct purposes. First, it heals allies and boosts their interruption resistance. Mornye essentially acts as a battery for your entire team, allowing your main DPS to trigger their intro and outro skills significantly faster than normal. This effectively increases your team's total damage per second simply by allowing you to fit more rotations into a set time limit. Her resonance skill also applies a buff that prevents any ally below 30% HP from being one-shot by a boss. We all know the pain of getting hit once in the hologram fights and restarting, so Mornye prevents that up to 3 times per activation. Even if you do mess up, she has a built-in resurrection mechanic that can revive a fallen ally once per fight. When the buff expires, it heals the team for some percentage of her defense and energy. If your account struggles with survivability, or if you find yourself resetting runs constantly, she is going to be must-pull. But before we jump to conclusions, let's shift our focus onto Lynae. I know the last video I made about her didn't make a lot of sense as I was kind of overwhelmed by all the info, but all the nerdy talk aside, I'm gonna pull for her. She's really got him hot. I don't know why, but Kuro has dropped 2 really good support units in the same patch. I'll count it as a dirty offense from the Kuro devs to free-to-play players. If both of them were released in different patches, I would have gone after them both. Damn those devs. Maybe you guys didn't notice it, but there is a little detail about Lynae. When she uses her intro and outro, she wears and takes off her mask. It's so peak, but I can't show it over here. So make sure to join us on Discord, ping me there if you can't find that video, and oh boy, it's so peak. Now, coming back to the topic. While Mornye offers healing and crit buffs, Lynae offers unrivaled mechanical expression and exploration dominance. While explaining her kit is a real pain in the ass, I've simplified it to make more sense than before. So it's like this.
Her kit revolves entirely around overflow, lumiflow, and spark collisions within the optical sampling stage's resource in kaleidoscopic parade state. Now, don't get confused here with the technical names. It will make more sense in a while. Unlike Ino, who bangs and moves quickly on the field, Lynae's entire damage profile is locked behind her ability to maintain movements and cooldowns. Her overflow mechanic requires you to engage in combat to charge up the lumiflow, but once you enter her roller skating state using her skill, her real abilities start to shine. Her spectral analysis and tune rupture stance activates as you perform her normal attacks followed by heavy attacks. Her tune rupture response start dealing damage with set multiplier every 8 seconds. Furthermore, we have to fill up the Lumiflow. It recovers while you use her normal and charge attacks, and it also fills use in her second state. By stacking true color points through her jump combos, she can stay airborne for significant portions of the fight, avoiding ground-based AoE attacks and her damage ceiling, particularly with her visual impact finisher dealing over some percentage of damage, which could be higher than Mornye's personal damage, but it requires significantly more active playtime and mechanical skill to execute. You have to land the jumps, manage the Lumiflow, and time the liberation. Now, for the crucial part, this is important, so pay attention. With this rotation, when you have enough Lumiflow and Concerto energy, when the next Resonator casts their intro, all the active Resonators in the team deal 24% more damage for 25 seconds, which could be perfect for Jinshi if you ask me. If I have to summarize her kit, all the flashy mechanics in her kit from Lumiflow to Overflow and all other shit is just names of the attacks that she will deal in different forms. There are several ways in which she could work, like the normal state of skill without Forte, and while in Forte, the rainbow appearance and all that stuff. While this is the simplest way in which I could explain her kit without getting my hands on her, rest assured I'll make sure to hit you guys up with the early access videos soon after the live stream is concluded for version 3.0, so stay tuned. Now, the final verdict. Who to prioritize still remains. It comes down to what your account is currently missing. You should prioritize Mornye if your main struggle is clearing the Tower of Adversity due to a skill issue. Her ability to speed up Concerto generation means faster rotations and higher team DPS, while her revive mechanic secures the clear. She is a universal plug-and-play unit that will fit into literally any team composition. Fusion, Electro, Glacio, it doesn't matter, she buffs everyone and keeps them alive. She's the safe high ROI investment that will likely remain in the S tier for years because of utilities like Resurrection and energy to crit conversions. However, you should prioritize Lynae if you are bored with the current rotation style and want a solid sub DPS who demands active engagement. Also to note that when the next Resonator casts their intro, all the active Resonators in the team deal 24% more DMG for 25 seconds, which is a unique bonus from her kit. And that percentage scaling on her reaction trigger is unparalleled. Also, her C2 buffs it even further. So go for Lynae if you lack a strong support like Chuyon or Ayano, or pull for Mornye if you lack healers and buffers like Shorekeeper, or if you haven't built Baiji or Arena yet, she should be the one you should focus on. Ultimately, if I had to recommend just one for the average player, Mornye takes the slight edge simply because support units generally have a longer shelf life in gacha games. Her own crit ratio is sort of impossible to replace. A sub DPS like Lynae might turn out great too, but regardless of who you choose, both of these characters have absolute cinematic gameplay. I would personally try my luck for them, leaving out the weapon banners from the show. So, that covers the deep dive into the priority guide for Mornye and Lynae. I hope this helps you make the tough choice on where to spend those precious pulls. Now, if you guys want to see more details about both of their individual kit details with resonance chains, make sure to check out my previous videos. And do let me know in the comments, are you pulling for Lynae or Mornye? Make sure to leave a like or hype up the video if you are on mobile, and if you find this content helpful, hit that subscribe button and join us on Discord. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.